Hey there, how's it going? So this is a new video about setting up Maven project on Intellij Idea. The last video was about setting up Intellij Idea on Windows. So I wasn't able to set up Maven projects on that one, so that was some error. So this one will be about setting up a Maven project. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so I'm just going to try to create a new project. So if I click new here, it's Maven project, and I will call it second project, and the JDK is 1.8, and the arch type is going to be Scala arch type simple. It should be somewhere here, down here. Yeah, Scala arch type simple. And advanced setting, so I will use com.statement. You can leave it as org.example, depends on what you want. So click create, and I want to open a new window. So okay, so as you can see, it's downloading all the required libraries at the moment. So there are some libraries I'm going to need, so I will have to go to Maven Repository to get those libraries. So in your case, when you first create a Maven project, you will be getting some error. So it's now going to be resolved automatically for you. The reason you probably getting some error is because you don't have setting.xml. So setting.xml is usually created when you first create a Maven project. So I will show you where you will find the setting.xml. So usually, first of all, so if you go to the file and go into the click on setting, right, and go to build execution and deployment, click on that, and build tools. If you click on the drop down, click on Maven, so you will see the location where your setting.xml is stored, and the location for your repository. So mine is in my local, so it's inside your Windows, then the user, then my username. So if I go back a little, so this is it. So it's the exact location is showing there. So this is the repository and the setting.xml. So this is the content that is available on setting.xml, right? These are the content you need. So basically install all the dependency that you need for your application. So I do have so I do have this setting.xml as a gist on my GitHub account. So I can paste the link in the description section, so you can just copy and paste it in case you don't have setting.xml on your .m2 folder. So that is one of the things that you need when you are setting up Maven project. Let me just click cancel. Okay, so right now we've created our pom.xml is not showing any error message. So if you want to work with for example Spark, you can go to Maven Repository, for example here. So if you type Maven Repository, you can browse the Maven Repository, then type Spark in the search bar. Spark. So if you want to work with Spark, we have to use Sparkle, and let me check the Scala version I'm using. So this is it. So Scala, the version. So this is the Scala version I'm using right now. So if I want to change it, I can change it to 2.12.12. We have those versions, so it will install Scala version 2.12.12 for me. And then so yeah, I think that is it for the Scala version. So I'll just reload it. So I will go ahead and try to get a Spark or dependency. So I want to use this version of Spark, so for Scala version 2.12. So I'll click on that. Since it's Maven, so you've got Maven here. So if you're building a Maven project, this is the one you will use. If you are building SPT project, you will have to copy this, but in our case it's Maven, so I will have to go for this. So go back to Intellij Idea, and so you have to paste it under the dependencies. So these are the dependencies that we have. I can paste it here, and so it's going to install Spark, though the Spark version for me, like Spark Core, is going to install that one. So the next thing I want is Spark SQL. So if I go back, I can see Spark Project SQL here. So that is the one I want. I'm still going to go for Spark version 3.0.1. This one. So copy this and paste it below here. So I'll just quickly create a Spark project and just see some outputs on the console. So if you want to create a project, you have to go into the src main directory, and your project can be under Scala. And since we already have a package here, or you can create a new package. For example, go to new, go to package. Let me call this package Spark Job, and then under the package I want to create an object. Go to new, go to Scala class, and click objects, and I want to let's say to Spark example 1. So that will create a Scala object for me, and here what I can do is define a main method. A main method takes and the data type is array, and we have string, so that is it, and I'm returning nothing, so yeah, I can use unit. Okay, so this is basically the entry point to our project. So everything we write here will be executed when we click run here. So this will run the Spark example 1 for us. So what I want to do is basically just create a simple Spark project. Let's say okay, var quote equal to sequence or say var some data, something like that, because I just want to put some random data. So it's going to be some string. Let me say data 1. I want to put it as this, so that would be some, yeah, so that would be that. I want to put some data. Okay, let me put name of people, Stephen, Ola, Olu, Mike. Okay, so I'm just going to repeat the same thing for so I think so this is my sequence. Okay, so it's going to be, I'll do the same thing for the rest of the sequence. It's better to write it this way. Okay, so just like that. Copy and paste. Okay, so just change the name, then Daniel, James, Zach, Jordan. Okay, so that should be fine. The next one is going to be the schema schema equal to sequence. So that will be the first column will be this number, family, let me say family, and we see people, or just members. Remember, okay, that would be family 1, and the last one is family 4. So I want to first of all import create a Spark session. So I can go up here and write var Spark session equal to first of all, the data type is Spark session equal to Spark session dot builder dot master let's say I'll give it local. I want to use all the nodes. Then dot app name. So the app name could be, let me say, com dot Stephen dot Spark job, and then dot get or create. So that will create a Spark session for me. And the next thing I want to do is import a Spark.implicit. So I'll import Spark session.implicit. I want to import everything there, so that's fine. And so to create a data frame, I'll use var.df. var.df data frame. The data type is a data frame. Okay, and equal to that will be the sequence, which is some data to df. Then the schema will be that schema. Okay, I think there is something around here. I can just put the schemas just a string. That would be yeah, family and member. So that should be fine. So I can now display the data frame by writing df.show. Okay, and yeah, that should be able to run a Spark job for me. And another thing I want to do before I run the application is just here write Spark session.spark no, I think it's inside Spark.implicit. Spark session.spark yeah, I guess so. Spark context dot set log level error. Okay, now I can run it. The reason for this is I don't want it to be displaying some log information like the ones I don't need right now, except when there is error. That is when I want some information to be displayed. It will first display some log, but after the after we get the data frame outputs, I don't want to see any other logs. So that is the reason for that. Okay, this one is giving me error. I don't actually need it. It's supposed to extend app. Yeah, it's not. So where's the job again? Okay, I run it again. Okay, we just have to wait for it to finish running. Alright. Okay, I'm getting this error that no class found, no class, the def found error. So that is class found exception error. I think the reason I might be getting it is if I go back to my pom.xml, and here I'm specifying provided. So if I get rid of that, reload and run the application again, let's see if it resolves it. So it's currently running. So it's running, right? We have to wait for the output. There we go. So this is our data frame. Now we are able to run a Spark job on our Intellij that is set up on Windows. So I think that is it for this video. Alright, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to come back for more, because I'll be basically uploading more videos regarding the data engineering tools, Spark, Kafka, and some other tools as well. So yeah, thank you for watching and have a lovely day. Bye.